what's going on? So out here in Silver Bay area, I couldn't find my tripod before I left, so we're gonna do it the good old handheld phone way. I wanted to try to do a little bit of a YouTube video from this trip, and I'm just hiking right along the river. And man, just beautiful, beautiful out. A little dust and the snow. And all that. Also on this hike, we got some camp spots. So if I make it back here this winter in Silver Bay, Minnesota, might have to do some winter camping out here. This will be my first time doing any sort of winter camping, so it'll definitely be interesting and a learning experience. I hope to be able to come out here and do that this winter. A trick I learned is that when you're going on a hike and you plan on having a fire when you get back to your campsite, grab some bark off a birch tree, and it's a great fire starter. So I plan on, when I drive back, stopping, picking up some firewood and having a nice fire later tonight. I apologize if the video is a little shaky this time, but we made it back. I'll kind of go over some of the stuff I might bring on a hike like that, and what you guys can maybe bring too on your next hike. I bring this backpack, and I usually just bring some gloves. When it's getting a little cooler out, I'll bring my water. And then I also brought some bear spray, because you just never know what's out here. And then I also brought some granola bars, and yeah, that's usually what I bring in this little pack here. And yeah, and this is my first time camping in my car. So I'll go over this more later when I get back to my campsite, but I just got my cooler and my water in there. And then back here, I got my two bins that I usually bring in my Toyota FJ Cruiser, which is my other rig I usually bring. So I just got some kitchen stuff, my tent, sleeping bag, blankets, chair, table, and I'll go over that a little bit more in depth later when I get back to camp. So just driving back to camp now, and I just want to share some of my thoughts here. I'm out here in Silver Bay, Minnesota, just living life. I'm out here camping in my car. I got a tent, sleeping bag, a little bit of food. I spent $10 at the grocery store coming up here, but other than that, I just got some ramen and some soup and some other stuff that I might need. It's just a quick one night weekend getaway, and you do a couple of those and you'll be on the road going hours away wherever you want, because you'll just get the niche and you'll just want to go, and that's kind of what I'm feeling now. I try to get out and adventure as much as I can because I'm so passionate about it and I love doing it. And I'm done with school here in like a month. I'll be graduated, and I can't wait to just keep sharing my adventure with you guys and growing and learning and inspiring you guys to go out and do it yourselves, because this is awesome. This is just, you got to come out here and experience it, because this is just something else. I promise you that. So we're back at camp, kind of get started setting up. Got my sleeping bag here all set up. Got my sleeping pad and my sleeping bag and a little camping pillow. And then what I got in this one is just some of my kitchen stuff. So I got my stove. I got a little light for later, light for the tent. This one's real nice. I'm bleeding. I was getting some wood earlier. Just some flour, salt and pepper, paper plate or two, thing to strain water out, pan and a pot, some bowls, and some welding gloves. Those are huge for taking stuff out of the fire. Just some maple syrup, oil, spaghetti sauce, koozie, some pancakes for breakfast. And yeah, that's pretty, and then some of my ramen and soup down here. Yeah, that's pretty much in that one. And then we'll start getting set up here. This is the spot. Got this bag is rated for 20 degrees, which will be around 20 degrees tonight. And then I got my sleeping pad underneath that. And I just got a blanket as well. The ground is wet. Should have known that, but a little camping pillow in there. But I should be all right for tonight. So now it's time to look at what I'm gonna do for dinner. I got a couple of these, but it's quite a lot of servings, and I just plan on being here one night, so I think I'm gonna use my safety pack of ramen here. I got my pot. I got my little table. This is aluminum folding table. I use this all the time for camping, for being at home, for anything. And then I found this little 2-burner stove off Facebook Marketplace. It's a classic, but got a good deal on it. And yeah, I don't have a small, I just have a big pot to cook it in. So we'll just make do with what we got this time and enjoy some warm ramen on this cool night. My tape job, we'll see how that holds up. It's kind of cheap duct tape, but yeah, it's gonna be a great night. So I decided to go with the soup instead because I'm hungry. Got the stove going. Gotta bring that to a boil. And yeah, gonna have some dinner here soon, and then I'll get the fire started. Been hanging out by the fire and keeping me nice and warm. Had a good dinner. Made a little snack too. But just been sitting out here enjoying this fire. And got my lamp. You can't see behind me, but got the tent all set up. Got my backpack in there. Put everything away for the night. Pretty much everything's packed up. I like to not leave a lot of stuff out. So it's just nothing to worry about. Yeah, just gonna enjoy the night. Maybe get a couple snowflakes here. I had service, I checked the weather, and said maybe like 30% chance around 7 against some snow. And I think some snow during the night, so there should be a little bit of snow on the car in the tent tomorrow. I just hope I stay warm. Warm in that tent. I haven't ever slept in it at these temperatures, I suppose. I've only ever used it in the summertime, and we'll just see how it goes tonight, and then I'll have a better idea of what I might need next time. And that's why I say just get out here whenever you can with what you have, because you might not know if it actually works. or if it doesn't work. And if it doesn't work, then you get to do a little bit of shopping, see what's out there, see what you can find, you know, online, Amazon, you know, Facebook, maybe find something used, ask some family members. They might have stuff they're not using anymore. This chair I'm sitting in, my grandparents gave to me, 2 of them, so I didn't have to buy any camping chairs. That tent my dad gave to me, so I didn't have to buy the tent. The sleeping bag my dad also gave to me. Like I was saying earlier, I just been a big outdoorsman since I was young. My dad and I would go to the Boundary Waters. We did that a couple times. We would always be outdoors doing stuff like this, starting fires, hanging out just anywhere in the woods. And yeah, I'm just happy I can be out here tonight. Yeah, that's about it. I come out here with just a couple of ideas of what I want to do, and the rest just falls into place to see whatever feels like happening. I think we're getting a couple of flurries now, so glad I got this fire started. It's keeping me nice and warm, and maybe my tent's close enough to get a little heat from it too. Getting some flurries now. I think it's supposed to snow till about midnight tonight, and then be about 22 degrees in the morning. It's gonna get a little chilly, but I think I'll be able to stay warm. I got plenty of warm clothes with me if I get cold during the night. Not worried about it. This fire has been keeping me warm, that's for sure. I was standing there for a while, just rotating from front to back, felt like a rotisserie chicken there. Keep it nice and toasty, but yeah, I put the rest of the wood underneath my car to hopefully have a little fire in the morning too. It's always nice when you can make some pancakes and have a little fire, but we'll just be enjoying the fire for the night until a bit later. Good morning. So I had a pretty good sleep last night. About 11:45 I woke up, put my sweatshirt back on, and then kind of used my blanket to cover my face to keep some of the heat in, and after that I slept pretty good and woke up around 6:30, and heard the snow last night, which was kind of nice to fall asleep to, and woke up this morning to some beautiful snow. Got everything put away, made a pancake, didn't have a spatula to flip it, and it kind of got stuck to the pan, so I salvaged some of it, but yeah, I just picked up, just kind of letting the rest of the firewood die out, and probably head out of here pretty soon and do another hike and see how the roads are. So gonna enjoy the rest of this beautiful Sunday afternoon and morning. Thank you.